14.1. Complete the table with words from the opposition. Put a street mark in front of the street syllable in each word. The first one has been done for you. Noun adjective. Exaltation, exalted. Fatigate, fatigate. Lethargy, lethargy. Tired, tired. 14.2. Made word combination uses the words from its box. Look at E, B, and C opposition to help you. Complain, colors of old, a sword, present, with, put, on, word of. 14.3. Complete the sentences with the correct front of the verb present. 1. A 67 years old man present with a 9-month history of scratching shortage of breath. 2. The most common presentation is loss of consciousness. 3. Cranial arthritis presentation as fever without an obvious causes. 4. The patient usually present with a severe stone through. 5. The present symptoms in this patient could further be due to renal failure. 6. Other conditions with a similar presentation include acquired cholestasis. 7. Reduced growth is an important presentation complaint of cholestasis disease. 8. 2 months following presentation, the patient was able to walk. 14.4. Rate the patient description of the symptom, the completed case, report look at C option to help you. I was well until a few months ago. In the beginning, I just feel off colors and bit tired, but latterly even been feeling completely wore out at the end of the day. I am not eating any more than usual but even put on my kilos in last years. My emotions are hard and my heart started to fall out. A 50 years old housewife who had been well until 4 months previous complained of tiredness and mood. She had gained 9 kilos in weight in the years before she presentation to her GP through she need eating more than usual. She was complaining that she noticed that her hair had started to fall out. 50.1. Find word in the box with opposition means. Look at B and C opposition to help you. Unlikely, likely. Meal saver. Common, raid. Insidious, sudden. For, again. Inadequate, adequate. 15.2. Mid-word combination uses the words from its both. Look at B and C option to help you. Von Mero, differential diagnosis, insidious onset, iron deficit, progressive diagnosis, vibration onset. 50.3. Complete the sentences. Look at E, B, and C option to help you. 1. A 39 years old man present with a history of progressive abdominal distension over a period of 6 months. 2. Bleedings may be caused by vitamin E deficiency. 3. The bleeding and purpura are caused by abnormal stool functions. 4. The white cell count is normal, so when it can exclude acute leukemia. 5. The yellow colors of her skin and conjunctivitis is probably due to jaundice. 7. Treatment is a meaning of retrograde fluid balances with adequate intravenous fluid. 8. The anemia may be due to incremental red cells breakdown. 15.4. Complete the conversation to look at C of compassion to help you. Professor, what is again the diagnosis of pernicious anemia of session examination? A student. The problem started quite suddenly, so I didn't have the typical obstructions. Also, he doesn't have any skin, pallor, and has not have simmer, paresthesia, or abscess, blushing at colonel, fill his sleep. Professor, what is about his toe? A student. His toe was normal and not inflamed or sore. 16.1. Label the diagram used to work from the box. Look at each option to help you. 1. A school. 2. Jawbone. 3. A spin. 4. Breastbone. 5. Rib. 6. Collarbone. 7. Shoulder blade. 8. Thin bone. 9. Canop. 10. Shine bone. 16.2. Mask the ties or fractures one find with discretion and E and A. Look at B option to help you. Number 1. Open, letter A. There is a break in the scheme. 2. Community, letter C. The van is broken into several pieces. Number 3 displays, letter D. The broken pieces are separate. Number 4. Ringstick, letter B. This one is man is operant mailing in children. Number 5. Impaction, letter E. The broken pieces are pushed together. 16.3. Complete the textbook's contracts. Look at C option to help you. Reducing fractures involve trying to return the bonds to as near to the original position as possible. In a fracture is allowed to help, and displacing position in fractures with units both it may go on in malunion. 70.1. Complete the table with words from an E and C option. The completed sentences with words from the table. Verbs, nouns, adjectives. Delay, the land, delayed. Develop, development, developing. The stand, the station, the stead. Fail, fallacy, falling. Nourish, nutrition, nutritious. Number 1. Babies with the fetal alcohol syndrome may present with prolers to thrive. 2. Abdominal distension may be due to one electrolyte. 3. A small amount of alcohol in pregnancies can affect fetal development. 4. Mortality from measles can be reduced by better mastication. 5. Delay in one or more of the milestone may be the first sign of disease. 70.2. Complete the sentences. Look at E and C option to help you. 1. After skinny babies learn to grow and then to talk. 2. A child who has started eating solid food has been won. 3. Son who is not very tall is said to be short stature. 4. That stats in child's development are now at the milestones. 5. A child who is beginning to develop sexually has reached puberty. 70.3. Write the common English names for its disease using our medical care knowledge. 1. Elanger spotted glands pneumonitis. 2. Difficulty opening the mouth quotient. 3. Rust and genital bacterial occipital node German mills. 4. Paroxysmal cough with vomiting, whooping cough. 5. Populous and vesicle first 1. 3. Chicken pox. 6. Scone and cold followed by rash. 7. Sore throat and rash colored fever. 8. Sloven joint and hair murmur polio. 9. Fever bowler my only well polio. 10. Conflict with stinger. 18.1. Complete the table with words from an E, B, and C option outrealized for spot street. Mark in the front of the street is syllable in each word. The first one has been done for you. Bird, noun. I haven't, inhabitant. Produce, production. Release, relax. Replace, replacement. Excrete, excretion. Simulate, simulation. 18.2. Complete the passages for a text box using the illustration on your now and your leg. Look at B option to help you. Poses of GNRH gonna drop in relaxes harmony. Are relaxes from the ilopaments similes al ash as F as ash. Relax form the puberty al ash Seabros, testosterone seabros, from latent cells of the testes. Hyperostiston pituitary impurity G and H. Production act as H. Stealth certainly. Stealth is the hemispheric tubulus produce mature as sperm, and the events on E and B in heaven causes feedback on the puberty to the crane FSH. Secretion. 18.3. Complete the sentences. Look at E and C opposition to help you. 1. A great change affects many parts of organ or gland. 2. A difficult change affects only one part. 3. His deeds defensively iron he doesn't get enough iron. 4. Diabetes type 3 and type 4 increment the basal metabolic rate. 19.4. Matt's Mr. Davis System 1-7 with the question her doctor asked. Letter G and A. Look at D. Number 1. Diarrhea. Letter D. Are your bowel normal? Number 2. Eating more. What are your Apache like? 3. Herd intolerance. Do you prefer hot weather or cool? 4. Obesity. Are you able to sit or relax? 5. Palpitation. Have you ever felt your heart beating rapidly or irregularly? 6. Weight loss. If you weight steady. 7. Tremor. Do you hang snacks? 19.1. Complete the table with words from B opposition and relaxed verbs. Verbs not adjective. Accommodate, accommodate. Consist, contraction, contractions. Courage, courage. Delay, delation, deletions. Drops, droppings. Excellent, excellence. Break, relance. 19.2. Match the picture 1-6 with the condition E after. Look at B opposition to help you. Letter E, dropping of lids, number 6. Letter B, dilated bubble peoples, number 3. Letter C, irregular people, number 2. Letter D, carter, number 5. Letter E, squint, number 1. Letter F, concentration pupils, number 4. 19.3. Complete the stress from a textbook's look at C opposition to help you. Retinoscopy. Examining the retina with an outline impossible with the people delayed to obtain the maximum view. Look for pupilledema. And flame showing hemorrhages containing exhausting access the signs of the artist note the presence of any nari as well as names are attributes crossing. 20.1. Complete the case report. Look at E opposition to help you. Fishita examining relaxing and fingered with steel pillar. She was not obvious. Derided. The temperature was 38 degrees Celsius. Pulse 100 minimum blood pressures, 110, 18 meeting H8. Examination of the rest of the cardiovascular and respiratory system was normal. The abdomen was not. This neither. There was general praxis with wash moss milk in the right lower pupils and one association with tenderness but not muscles. There was no probable relating no tenderness were bowel salt reduced. 20.2. Match the description of the stools 1-6 with the condition most likely to cause an EF using for medical illness. Look at B opposition to help you. Tips of stools conditions. Number 1. Loose bloody. Letter C. Ulcerative colitis. Number 2. Loose pupil bulky. Cholera. Number 3. Charlie claws. Obstructive gouges. Number 3, clarity, irritable bowel syndrome. Number 4, black tarry gastric ulcer. Number 5, a small heart, osteoarthritis. Number 6, clarity with mucus irritable bowel syndrome. 20.3. Must the factors 1 7 to the doctor's questions and E and D looks at B option to help you. Number 1. Blood. Letter B. Are you going to the toilet more often than normal? 2. Bowel habit. Letter C. Are the motion hard or loosened? 3. Change in the bowel habit. Letter E. How often do you open your bowel? Number 4. Vocal. Letter G. Is the sense of the amount of the stool normal? Number 5. Color. Letter D. Do your demon have an unusual smell? Number 6. Consistency. Letter E. What about the uppers of the stools? Number 7. Offensiveness. Letter F. I have passive black stools. 21.1. Write simple English phrases for acts of medical terms belong using or medical lawyers look at E and B option to help you. Number 1. Hyperestomia, surgical removal of the world. 2. Menorrhagia, having periods. Number 3. Salvages, inflammation of the one of the tubes that connect. Number 4. Cervical biopsy of small pieces of tissues removed. 21.2. Read the conversation between gynecologist and patient. In C option and completed notes about the patients. Management 12 years, master cycle 5 on 4 on 18. LNP 152 ago. Menorrhea? No. Dysmenorrhea? No. Discharge? A later read discharge. 21.3. Now write the question as the doctor asked it, look at C option to help you. Menors. How were you started to get then your period? Menstrual cycle. Are you very regular? How long do your periods last? LMP. When was your last period? Menorrhea. Will you say they are light or heavy? Do you get closed? Dysmenorrhea. Do you get period pains? Discharge. Is there any discharge between the periodal colors? Is it? 21.4. Complete the case report when word is needed twice. Look at B and C option to help you. A 45-year-old woman has been having prolonged period lasting for 8 days with the passages closed for 90 months. There was two bleeding between periods, or often interactive periods were not praxillus fractions. She had no notice and high heart, flushes or rise as sweet and her genital health, and always been good she any hot flush and take the oral contraceptive pills until a year's prevalence when alcoholic was feeding. She had had a normal pregnancy when she was 25. Dragon EU countries covered all. 22.1. Complete the conversation based on the case history in the option. Doctor, what seems to be problem? Patient, I haven't getting palpitation. Doctor, how long have you had them? Patient, for about 6 months, but I haven't heard problem for years with teeth and exhaustion by breath in the end cold walk. More than understand means with having hot stop I done that 3 peoples. I have mitral Bible. Replaced it 3 years ago and that improved thing for a wheel. 22.1. Make word combination using a word from its box to words. I can be used twice. Look at B and C option to help you. Add fibrillation atrial edema, cardiac, butt point, heart, beats, beats, relations, fraction efforts. 22.3. Write the words a patient would use to describe the system. Below, look at E, B, and C option to help you. Number 1. Dyspnea, breathlessness. 2. Arrhythmia, palpitation. 3. Autonoia, breathlessness when leaks fled. 4. Oedema, slim. 22.4. Complete the case report. Look at E, V, and C option to help you. A 60-year-old woman attending her GP surgery complained of breathless. If this had been increased over the previous even month, until it was proven at around meters walking on the 11th there was no history. Chest pain, she had had several attacks of has palpitation winds land 20 and 30 minutes and were associated with some shortness of breath. She had noticed some Wesley's of the extracted by the end of the day in discretion only. 23.1. Complete the table with word from A option put a street mark in front of the street. Syllable in this word. The first one has been done for you. Bird noms. Escolate, escalation. Examined, examination. Expand, expansion. Paper, palpitation. Percus, percussion. 23.2. But the step for examination the curves are the circulation in order according you are. It is measured like this. Are breath any murmur mass? Their field ready policy is look for clovening in luckily the upper beat 40 on it trees. 23.3. A doctor is present is the case of a 33-year-old woman at a meeting in the cardiology department. Complete the task of the presentation. Look at the option to help you. On examination, she was favorable with a temperature of 38.5. She was short of breath. Her pulses were variable between 100 and 180 and was irregular on side and forehead. Her blood pressure was 130/80 and her GBP was on 5 centimeters, showing normal mover with inspiration. Her pedal impulses were present. There was central pressure synopsis. Her albeit blade was displaced through the anterior axillary line but still in the feet intercostal space. Her hairs son were very interesting when she was in early examination. It was known that she had been salaries on medical distress number. Her bed the facts that she had been chilitis. When she was examination over later there was respiratory friction. Read all over the predictors or diagnosis that time was of mitral stenosis and incumbent with present often of the pericarditis and aortic fibrillation. 24.1. Math, the two parts of the sentences. Look at E, B, and C option to help you. Number 1. 98 saw the UK lash of the lie attachment. Letter D. Meals, boldness, and rubella and M are bassins. 2. Chickenpox varicella is common in vaccine. Letter E. Disease of childhood. 4. The patient remained febrile. Ash. Right peak at temperature of 39.5 Celsius. 3. Rabies has incubation. Letter E. Period rating from 4 days to many months. 5. He was admitted with a 4-day History or influenza type symptom obsessed with letter B, rigors, then maladies and general malaise. 6. Quite a property of patients who recover from hepatitis B. Letter C become carrier of virus. 7. The central part of Africa is in midst of an epidemic. Letter F. Of a EEDS. Letter number 8. Measles, rubiola is lost. Letter D. Infection direction in control stage. 9. Lyme disease is caused by transmutation. Letter D. Of B. Borgeri from animal manipics oxypex. 10. POO stand off. Letter E. Fiction or incursion audition. 24.2. Complete the case report on the patient opposition. Look at E, B, and C opposition to help you. On examination, he looked at how well his pulse rate was 100 meters. He had a painful explain the combination, fever, and rigor in patient who has recently returned from Africa studying subjects and diagnosis malaria. Incubation period is usually 10 to 14 days in case the patient elimination he has not been taken. A proper irregular diagnosis was confirmed by the presence of viruses in his blood field. 24.3. Complete the synthesis. Look at E, B, and C option to help you. Number 1. An infection which can be experienced successful with antibiotics curable. 2. Another word for an epidemic is an outbreak. 3. Bacteria and virus are example, microbials. 4. Sun whose temperature is normal, a viral infection. 5. The common infection with epidemic borne virus is known as glandular fever.